I admit to experimenting with steroids myself. No, I wasn't trying for extra beef so I could be a lineman. I wasn't trying for extra stamina. I was trying to grow this just a little longer. Every now and then I'd grind up some Diana Ball and pour it down there. There you go, fellas. But I had little result with steroids topically applied, so I didn't think anything more about it until this female weightlifter came in who was studying for a competition. And she wanted more muscle mass. She'd been working out, training 6 hours a day, eating just the right things, but she felt she wasn't getting the size that she needed. Wanted to bulk up and begged me to prescribe steroids to her. And I looked at her and I said, well, let's see just what you got here. Why don't you go ahead and disrobe? And sure enough, oh man, she was cut. I mean, those legs, you could hold $5 bills in the cuts of those legs. She turned around, cracked some walnuts with the Bombays. I said, man, oh man, you ought to say to hell with bodybuilding. Take that act on the Ed Sullivan Show, for crying out loud, man. She said, I'm serious, doctor. I said, all right. I'll write you a script for some testosterone here, but you got to call me every day and let me know what's happening, okay? So a week went by. I got her first call. She said, doctor, I'm putting on muscle mass. I said, I thought you would. She said, there is a side effect. I said, what's that? She said, I have to shave. I said, so shave. You want the muscle mass? You got to put up with the shaving. She said, well, I said, shave. Call me in another week. Call me in another week. I said, you still growing hair all over? She said, geez, I'm hairy. I just find it awkward shaving, doctor. I said, where? Under the chin? She said, no. Under the doodads. He said, maybe you ought to try taking those pills every other day.
Paging Dr. Greaseman. Paging Dr. Greaseman. The Greaseman.